Alright y'all, welcome to today's YouTube video where I'm going to be taking you through push day and giving you some of the best and least common push day tips to get a better chest, shoulder, and tricep workout. So there's a lot of these videos out there that I feel like kind of regurgitate the same tips over and over. And so today I'm hoping to give you a fresh perspective and some new ideas to think about for when you're hitting your next push day. So let's jump right into that. First tip, not really an actual pressing tip, but more of kind of like a warm-up tip. Band, stepping out to the side here, and then we're going to be doing shoulder adduction. So most training battle raises right here, that's going to be shoulder abduction, abducting the arm and shoulder away from the body. Adduction is the opposite. We're bringing it to the body, adding it to the body. And so these here, we should feel that lat on that inside armpit contract as we bring that arm in. These are great warm-ups before pressing for activating our lats so that when we get into that pressing position here, we're feeling strong and stable through here. So I typically like going 2-3 sets, 10 to 15 reps. So then we're now going to jump to our first exercise, which is dips. Tip number 2 here is going to be when chest pressing, you need to consider the anatomical position and angle that your sternum runs at. So this is a little bit more of a higher level thing to think about, but it's super simple and really it's not that difficult when you think about it and look at your body and how things are positioned. So you'll be able to tell just looking in the mirror what angle your sternum runs at. And for this, you're either going to look normal, or you'll notice that it kind of curves in a little bit more of your chest, and you kind of got a little bit of a cavity or a dip right here, and that's going to mean your sternum angle is just off. There's nothing wrong with it, it's just like a birth defect, but what that's going to impact is your pressing then, because with pressing and like chest movements, muscles attach at your sternum here and it comes out to your shoulders, and we're working for that stretch. But the main thing to think about with your chest is that your starting position, whether think of flies for example, whether it's here or up here, doesn't matter. It's where you finish is where you feel the squeeze and the contraction of either your lower, middle, or upper chest fibers. Same thing holds true for pressing. Your end position matters, and so the angle that we line up at is going to determine our sternum angle, which is going to determine then what fibers of the chest we're pressing. And so throwing up the clips of me flat pressing, you can kind of tell that my sternum, when I'm doing a flat press, kind of runs downward. And so my flat press is a little bit more like a decline press, so to speak. And so then when we flip that video and go into an incline press for me, you can see my chest, how everything lines up. I'm not having a crazy arch in my back, which that can throw your sternum angle off. My incline press looks more like a flat press when you look at my chest and the angle that my chest is running at. So think about that. Look at yourself in the mirror, put a shirt on, check your sternum angle, see how that looks. If it looks normal, it looks normal. And then your typical general advice of flat press for general chest, incline for upper, decline for lower will work. If you notice that you kind of got a little bit of a cavity, a little bit of a dip, your sternum angle looks a little bit weird and you've had trouble developing your chest, think about that and maybe start to realize an incline press is more like a normal press. A normal press is more like a decline. And so then if you want to hit that incline, you're going to have to go a little bit steeper to really get your sternum angle where it needs to be at to target the upper fibers of the chest. Moving on into triceps, and third tip is going to be if you want to grow your triceps, you want big triceps or just big arms in general, it's going to come from triceps, specifically overhead triceps, working the long head of the tricep. So everyone likes doing push downs because they're, I would say, pretty easy compared to other tricep movements, but push downs are primarily only working kind of like that lateral kind of like horseshoe part. And what you want for fully developed in like big triceps is this part on the inside here. That's what's going to really fill out shirt sleeves. Is what's really going to make your arms bigger. So my favorite overhead rope extensions here, basically 3 or 4 sets of failure. So that is going to bring a close to today's push day, and I want to leave with last tip will be, and this goes for any workout really, not just push days, but your order of operations. So the sequence that you put your exercises in matters. We want to make sure, if you look through my push day today, the sequence in which I go through everything, the goal of each workout is to make sure that whatever exercise you put, it has the least impact and detriment to whatever comes after it, right? And so it's the reason why, a basic example, you don't want to put lateral raises like heavy early in the workout and then do like bench press or dips after, because your shoulders are going to be fried. Your dips are going to suffer a lot more than if you flip the other way, did dips first and then your lateral raises. You were able to hit your dips fresh, and then shoulders were not that fatigued from dips, and so then you can still get a good amount out of them with the lateral raises. And so looking through my whole workout, if you go back, you'd see the sequence in which I went through things was planned out, and it was planned in the way that whatever I did after it was least affected than what came next. So think about that with all your workouts and your order in which you're doing things. Are you planning things out appropriately, going through things the right way to where you can get the most out of each exercise and not draining yourself on something, then not be able to do whatever comes next to your fullest ability. So push day is done. I appreciate y'all watching. Hopefully this video was helpful. As always, subscribe, like, comment, and we'll catch you in the next video.